Welcome to the Wild and Elemental Podcast, where intuition meets the unknown. Join us as we explore tarot, herbalism, witchcraft, spirituality, folklore, and the mysteries that connect us all. So light a candle, get comfortable, and let's get wild. Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. It has been a minute between vacation and schedules. Sam and I have just had a really hard time getting our schedules to mesh to make time to record, but we're here now, so that's all that matters. Sam, are you good? Everything okay? I know you've been having a rough go in the luck department.
Everything's just dandy, How about you? You just had a vacation. How was the vacation?
I did. Vacation was wonderful. I didn't realize how much I love the ocean until now. I always knew that I liked it, but I literally could have stayed there forever. It just brings me this sense of peace. The smell, I brought home a Ziploc bag full of sand. And I just keep opening it and smelling it because it just smells like the ocean, and it's just such a peaceful smell. I'm like a little sea gremlin. The kids just kept making fun of me because I just would wander around the beach and just find all the treasures that I could find and put them. I'd tuck them in my bathing suit top or wherever I could to not lose them. And I brought home a whole bunch of cool things. I'm going to be sending you a little care package in a couple of days. I can't wait for you to see all the goodies I put in it. But yeah, vacation was great. I hate Ocean City, Maryland. It's too people-y. So we did Fenwick Island, Delaware this year. And Delaware, seashore, has a lot of really great state parks. So you can pay $20 and then go into the state park, and they have bathhouses, and they have little concession stands set up, and it's just less populated and less commercialized than Ocean City. Don't get me wrong, I like the boardwalk scene. We usually do that one time while we're on vacation, but it was very laid back compared to our normal beach experiences. So 10 out of 10, I would definitely do it again. And our Airbnb that we had was absolutely beautiful. If anybody is headed that direction, I'd be happy to share the link for the Airbnb because it was gorgeous. I did not want to leave that house at all.
Mm-hmm. No, that looked beautiful. And you met a crow you're talking to. You always attract crows everywhere you go.
We went to I don't know if you've ever heard of the Fractured Prune. It's a donut shop. It's like a staple down there, and it's a tradition. Every time we go to the beach, we always go to the Fractured Prune, and everybody gets a donut for breakfast. So we got up to go to the beach for sunrise, and then we went to the Fractured Prune after to get our donuts. And my son looks at me and he says, "Look," and there's this big crow just sitting on top of one of the hotels perched beside me, just cawing at me like it was trying to get my attention. They were everywhere. They follow me everywhere I go. I can't help it. Oh, can you see my shirt? I wore this specifically for you. And it's a raccoon. It says feral and free on it.
Oh my gosh, it's a little blurry, but oh my God, I can see it. Ears, where did you get that? I need that shirt.
It came from a little online boutique. I don't know where it came from, but it's one of my favorites. And if I'm being completely honest, these are my pajamas, and I don't care because when I get home from work, that's what I put on. I have no shame. It's just straight to my pajamas. This week's episode, we are talking about life path numbers. I'm letting Sam take the reins on this one because she really likes numerology, and I really don't like numbers, but things like this are very intriguing to me. So she's going to go ahead and give you the scoop on that, and then we'll talk about each of our own life path numbers and what they mean. Life path numbers combine ancient philosophical number symbolism with the earliest 20th century occult systemization. So cultures in Babylon, Egypt, and China assign magical, divine, or cosmic meanings to numbers long before modern numerology existed. Priests and scholars used numerical values to interpret destiny, construct sacred geometry, and map universal harmony. Oh, this must be where this came from. So I noticed when I was doing research, it said something about the Pythagorean system of numerology. So the ancient Greek philosopher and mathematician is frequently called the father of Western numerology. Around the 6th century BCE, the Pythagorean school taught that all things are numbers, and that single digits 1 through 9 held fundamental archetypal properties. So in numerology, the life path number is considered the most important number. It is said that it's like a compass. Your life path number represents who you are at your core. And the way that you figure out what your life path number is you add up all the individual digits of your birthday. So the month, the day, and the year, you add all of those up together. You keep adding the results of those digits together until you get a single digit, 1 to 9. And if you end up with a master number, 11, 22, or 33, those are the ones that you don't reduce. So you leave those ones whole.
All right. So for those of you that are like path to 1, you guys are known as like the leaders. You're meant to be like confident and self-reliant, and you guys are meant to break free from rules. So you guys are like the rebels. If you're a life path number 2, you guys are the peacemakers. So you're sensitive, patient, kind people, and your path is to tap into your emotional sensitivity to connect with other people. So you're good at like relating with other people. 3 life path, feel like me, we are the social butterfly. So we are meant to like create. We are good with self-expression. And for life path number 4, you're good with you're known as the worker. So you're good at like building things, and you're meant to work on stability. All about your work ethic and getting the job done. For your life path number 5, you're meant to be like a free spirit, and you are like the adventurer of all of them, carefree, but you're also meant to seize opportunities to learn life and go with the flow. Those that are 6s are the nurturers, so they're like more responsible, family oriented, and their path is to make home comfy for themselves. They're also known as like nurses and like healers. If you're a 7, you guys are the truth seekers. So you are like intuitive, self-aware. For those that are in your path is to listen to other people around you. So kind of like 2s, very intuitive people. Your life path number 8, you guys are known as like the influencers. So very ambitious, skilled, and influential. And part of your path is to step into your power and influence other people. And for those that are 9, you guys are known as the humanitarians, people that are very giving, compassionate, and part of their path is to use their compassion to provide service to other people. There are master numbers 11, 22, and 33. 11 is the intuitive master, so you're meant to develop intuition and teach. If you're 22, you are a strong manifester, and you're meant to turn things into tangible things. And those are life path number 33. You guys are master teachers, so you're meant to service and help other people and teach. So I thought that was kind of cool.
That is really neat.
Life path 3 was very.
Oh, you're a 3?
How about you?
I am an 11. So I'm an 11 or a 2. So from what I like read about 11, since it is one of the master numbers, it is that it is a vibration, duality, and division, and of truth and learning. So it's 2s doubled, I guess, is the way that it read to me. Master number 11 is considered the most intuitive of all numbers. For those with the life path number 11, they tend to be sensitive and intuitive with a deeper understanding of others and a natural sense of what's going on behind the scenes. So, like, for example, they'll pick up on people's relationships and health without being told anything about it. And they often end up working in fields where they can use their gifts of intuition and sensitivity to help others. So I feel like it's so accurate. Like, I really feel like that is me. That's who I am. Just from being a nurse for so long and now moving into my more holistic practice of trying to help people the way that I have been, I think that 11 is definitely an accurate depiction of who I am.
I didn't know you're 11. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't either until I added up last night, and then I was like, "Oh, wow, I have a master number." I found a website, that has a little life path number calculator, so anybody that's interested in trying to figure out what your life path number is, it is 7thlifepath.com, and I'll put that in, the show notes, and I'll put it on our Facebook page too. It has, like, a little calculator where you plug all the information in, and then it tells you what your number is, and then it also gives you big blocks of information about what your life path number means. So you're a 3. So that's like
Hmm.
creativity and being expressive and like being a good communicator. Do you feel like that's accurate for you?
Yes, I feel like it is. Like being a life path 3, I feel like I'm very like part of threes is you're meant to like connect and you're kind of meant to be like self-expressive. And I feel like that kind of fits me to a toll. I just like I think threes too are very like childlike energy and very youthful. So I feel like people that are threes, we don't get carded a lot, which I love. And no gray hair is not good yet. So yeah,
I feel like
love
I
that.
feel like it fits you. I feel like you're very authentic in who you are. Like you give off that vibe and that persona. So I definitely can see that about you.
Can't believe you're a master number. That's crazy.
I know. I was like,
I love
whoa, that's
that.
nuts. It said in this one little passage too that the challenge for 11s is to not become overwhelmed with their gifts, like that fears and phobias would be a downside of the number. It says they may also seem at times indecisive and practical, nervous and moody, and that hits the freaking nail on the head because I can be very indecisive. And I always just thought that it was just because I have ADHD, but I think that there's a little more to it than just being neurodivergent. I think that it has a lot to do with that because I do often get very nervous, moody, and indecisive.
Yes. I see that as well. Yeah.
So cool. So I had a hard time tying in an herbal ally for this week because I wanted it to correlate with life path numbers, but since each number is so vastly different, it was hard to choose just one herb. So I chose lemon balm because it correlates with my life path number, which is 11, the master number. Um, Lemon balm is a perennial herb that can grow up to 5 feet tall. It has toothed leaves, but they're not like jagged edges. They're real soft. It gets white flowers that bloom in the summer. Like other plants in the mint family, because it is from the mint family, it has a square stem and it can be super invasive, like peppermint. So if you're going to try and grow it, you should grow it in a pot or it's going to take over the whole world, like my peppermint has. So it smells very citrusy, and it has a very uplifting scent. The Latin name for this plant is Melissa officinalis. Like I said, it is from the Lamiaceae or the mint family. We use the leaves and the flowering tops. It is very refreshing. It is a little bit sour and it's kind of astringent. And the energetics to this plant are cooling and drying. Lemon balm offers a very wide variety of gifts for the mind, the body, and the spirit. Its most common action is that it's a nervine, so it works on the nervous system. It's great for stress. It's good for tension, anxiety, insomnia. It can be used before bed to kind of quiet your mind and help it wind down a little bit. It's a really good antiviral. I have made a lemon balm salve in the past that I use for cold sores because I get them all the time. It works great for cold sores. It's a carminative, so it helps to relax the smooth muscles in the body. So it's good for upset stomachs, especially when they're caused by stress. Um, there are also some studies right now that it is being looked at for possible uses with IBS, which I thought was really cool. It can be a little bit hypotensive, so it can lower your blood pressure a little bit. It is great for memory and is a mood enhancer. And it also can help with some thyroid conditions, especially those with hyperthyroid conditions. There are lots of ways to use lemon balm. You can drink it in tea. It's great for immune and digestive support. You can use it in a tincture. I make a tincture here in the apothecary. You can take it daily, like 2 to 3 times a day for your nervous system. And for more like mood lifting and like immune effects, it can be taken 3 to 4 times a day. Lemon balm essential oil and topical use is really great. Like I said, it can be used for cold sores, skin outbreaks. It can also be added to bath water or massage blends for relaxation. Lemon balm is considered really safe for most people, even kids. However, always check with the healthcare provider before you start any kind of herbal remedy. And you might want to avoid it if you are pregnant and if you have hypothyroidism because of the possible effects on the thyroid. Most of my herbal information I get from a website called Golden Poppy Herbs. That's where they have these really nice materia medicas where they have all of this information. So I will include the link to that in the show notes too if anybody else wants to look at it a little bit further. My favorite part is the folklore. So in Greek mythology, Melissa was a sacred nymph who discovered how to extract honey and taught its uses to humanity. She also fed honey to Zeus as an infant, and then that's where the plant's scientific name comes from, Melissa. It translates to honeybee in Greek. So that's where the name for lemon balm came from. It also is associated with a couple of goddesses in ancient traditions. The plant was linked to Artemis and Diana, and connecting its fragrant nature to the moon, feminine intuition, and to ecological harmony. If you are using lemon balm for metaphysical purposes, it is associated with the water element, representing emotion, healing, purification, and intuition. It is associated with the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is known for expansion, growth, and abundance, and it also is associated with the moon for emotions, nurturing, and the subconscious. For zodiac sign, it is associated with Cancer, and it is also seen to be a feminine or a receptive plant. Some of the ways that we can use this metaphysically: it's great for emotional healing and comfort. It's been shown to help like ease grief, sorrow, and heartache. So you can use like a tea of lemon balm and some rose petals, and it's supposed to help soothe a broken heart. It's great for love and friendship. It's used to attract gentle, harmonious love. It can mend broken bonds, and it fosters like deep self-compassion. You can make a little mojo bag with lemon balm. You can put some lemon balm in it, some lavender, maybe a piece of like rose quartz into a little pink or a white pouch. Carry it with you, and it helps to attract gentle love, new friendships, and self-compassion. It is also known to be a success accelerator. You can add lemon balm to any financial or professional spell jars. Its connection to Jupiter acts as like an energetic accelerator to speed up opportunities and to bring in growth. So if you have a money bowl, put some lemon balm in your freaking money bowl because it speeds shit up. And it is also known for protection and purification. So historically, when planted near homes or hung over entryways, it helps to clear negative energy and create like a peaceful sanctuary in your home. Lots of fun things about lemon balm.
Many facts. Love it.
Me too. We're going to move into Sam's week ahead tarot pull. I'm curious about this week because I feel like I have a lot of moving parts and a lot going on behind the scenes with moving locations and all the things and some new opportunities that were presented to me over the weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that your cards will give me some guidance into what the hell I'm supposed to do.
All right. For today and tomorrow. So basically, there's some conflict. You're either feeling defeated or conflicted. Five of Swords, next couple of days, feeling defeated. Could be like you're having conflict externally, internally, Wednesday and Thursday. Let's see. There is a need to step into your power and cut people out. I feel like a lot of people struggle with boundaries. I feel like you're going to be Wednesday and Thursday, you'll be like detaching from people. I feel like you're been indecisive about certain people. And it's kind of funny how it got the Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So a lot of people are like in their head this week. Swords mean like mental thoughts. So a lot of people are in their head this week about ignoring a decision. So I feel like beginning of the week, you're feeling kind of defeated or conflicted. And towards the middle of the week, you're making a decision to cut people out, have certain boundaries with people here. What is Friday? It's like Friday, there's some good news coming in, something you applied for, some good news. Over the weekend, what's going to happen this weekend? So I feel like this weekend you're moving on. I feel like you're going to get good news towards the end of the week and move on towards something here. I feel like too, a lot of people are in their past, like thinking about the past. The Six of Cups here could be finally walking away from your past. You're getting some mental clarity that you know you need to move on from. And I feel like, and this was the tarot card of the day for my, when I pulled the reading, the Four of Cups. So a lot of people are kind of feeling dissatisfied today, kind of like not sure what options to pick, kind of feeling kind of bored. But towards the end of the week, there's some good news and some fun happening. So you have to let me know what you guys are doing. I'm not doing anything fun, but if you guys are, have to let me know.
I will. I don't know. Saturday is my youngest son's birthday, so I think we're probably going to try and do something fun for his birthday, but I'm not certain what we're doing yet. But
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I hope so.
But yeah,
I feel the dis-ease and the conflict. I feel like it's all work related. That makes me crazy. But what can you do? You have to have a job, right?
oh, I feel that.
The
Right, right.
bills ain't gonna pay themselves.
Wish I could, because I wave a magical wand, abracadabra.
Me too. Do you have any events coming up this weekend? Are you off or what are you doing?
Saturday I'm off. Sunday I'm doing like the biker bar, but hit or miss. I have like 12 events in September, 13 in October. I triple booked myself one day in October. I don't know how I'm gonna be at an event from like 9 to 1 and then from 4 to 9 and then from 9 to 2. I have no idea, but don't triple book yourself, guys.
Yeah, you'll
But
figure it
yeah,
out.
how about you? Any events or anything?
Nothing this weekend. My shop is open this week on Wednesday and Saturday, and then I'm going to be closed until I open up the new location, which is going to be on September 11th. I
Yeah.
do have another event. It's called the Forest Pour Festival. It's in a town called New Bethlehem, PA. That's on September 5th, so I'm looking forward
Hmm.
to that. But I'm going to kind of take the week before that and most of the week after that off just to kind of restock and prepare and try and get ready for opening up over there.
Yeah.
I have a tattoo appointment on Thursday, which brings me to next week's episode because we're going to talk about spiritual placement of tattoos. I didn't realize that where you decide to place things actually means something until Sam brought it up, and it's really cool and it really makes a lot of sense. So, do you have any idea what's a forearm tattoo placement mean? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think that you're no longer being a people pleaser. I think was it like you're kind of establishing boundaries with people. Like you're like everywhere has a different meaning, but I feel like with your arm, like there's been like past like trauma you're releasing with like control. I think I have to do a little bit more research, but I have notes and stuff about it. But I believe that's like releasing control, which is kind of cool.
Well, I'll have to show you my tattoo after I get it, and I'm excited to talk
I'm
about
excited for you. I
yeah,
love it.
and we'll talk about placements next week.
Yes. Have
I
to
don't
send
know
me
what
pictures.
I don't know what the herbal ally is because I never do until I try and research to figure it out. So we just go with the flow. But this was episode 7. We
Yeah,
missed a week, but that's okay. Hopefully we get back on track for next week. So we appreciate you
we
guys
will.
listening to us ramble and hanging out with us, and we look forward to talking to you again on next week sometime.
Yep. Thank you guys for everything. Super excited that you guys are listening to us because we're just two girls and a camera. So what can we do?
We're just two girls. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Toodles.
Bye.